This is Steph Curry, the world's leading expert on cryptocurrency.
I'm not.
He's not making pasta, he's printing crypto.
No.
He mines Bitcoin from a giant block of ice.
Definitely not.
With FTX, I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely.
Can you at least teach me how to shoot free throws?
They thought they made the rules for us. They thought they could control us. They were wrong.
Wait, sorry, I've lost the plot a bit. What's going on?
We have a mock-up for that, actually.
I'm Naomi Osaka, and I'm proud to partner with FTX.
Making cryptocurrency accessible is a goal that FTX and I are striving for.
Can I talk to you about something?
Yeah, we talked about it. I got another 10 years left. Maybe 15.
Not that. This is big. What do you think? Are you in?
You know what? I'm in. Let's call everyone.
So this is what's going down with FTX. They're now filing for bankruptcy. There's issues with their entire business, and in fact, some criminal charges are probably coming down. Investigations are happening. It's horrible. Everyone's getting wrapped up in this. There's a lawsuit. Naomi Osaka, Steph Curry, Shaq was voicing that one. Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady. Just is crazy.
Bro, they foreshadowed the divorce. Holy moly.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
That's insane. Oh my God.
Or maybe there was some other issues because look, as I mentioned, Gisele and Tom, they're wrapped up into this. This could have been one of those sticking points within the relationship. Who knows? Let's look at this. There was a class action lawsuit filed on Tuesday. It alleges that the crypto platform FTX and former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried violated Florida law, misled customers, and cost investors billions of dollars in damages. The lawsuit also names some of the athletes and celebrities that promoted the platform, including, as they point out, Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, his ex-wife, Warriors guard Steph Curry, and businessman Kevin O'Leary. The lawsuit alleges that US customers sustained $11 billion in damages and accused the exchange of targeting unsophisticated investors from across the country. The lawsuit also states that part of FTX's scheme was to enlist celebrities to raise funds and drive American consumers to invest in the YBAs to keep that exchange afloat. The suit also blames Bankman-Fried and the bevy of celebrities who promoted the company for the losses suffered by those investors, which I wonder about more though. The Golden State Warriors also named in the lawsuit as the entity themselves after the team partnered with FTX this year and unveiled the company's logo on the court at the team's arena. I believe there was like even MLB umpires had it, or one of the umpires or referees in one of the major sports had it as well. These guys were everywhere. How much money did they throw around to all these big name people to be, as Tom Brady said, I'm in? Who knows? But in case you guys don't know how this whole thing broke down, or you didn't look deep into how FTX was destroying things, these folks over at NBC News broke it down to tell you guys exactly what it is that's been happening. Let's watch that.
Now, it's a company that everyone's talking about because it's filing for bankruptcy, going from a $32 billion giant to what some are calling the crypto Enron or even Lehman Brothers in just a matter of days. It's now leaving millions of customers without billions of dollars.
This all happened so incredibly fast. You talked about some of the other analogies, Enron. Other examples like this have taken years to play out. This happened in not even a week. So a week ago or less, it was about a $32 billion company. On paper, 30-year-old Sam Bankman-Fried was the face of this industry. A splash forward to last week, he was called out by another global rival. So another crypto company called Binance pointed out some reporting around internal financial issues at that crypto exchange at FTX and called into question the financial health of the exchange. That caused users to panic. It crashed the price of a cryptocurrency that's closely associated with FTX, and it essentially caused a run on the bank, meaning everybody rushed to withdraw their cash or their cryptocurrency at once, and FTX could not keep up. The rival here, Binance, that I mentioned, said at one point last week it was going to buy FTX. It was going to bail that company out. It then backed out of the deal, giving FTX really no other options than to file for bankruptcy, and that's where we are now.
Damn, I don't want to get too much in your business wise, but did you get caught in this whole situation? Did Tom Brady convince you to be in?
No, I've never participated in any crypto schemes. I think it was in 2020. I invested a couple $100 in Bitcoin, like right before it went to 64,000, and yeah, I immediately spent those gains. And so that's been the long and the short of my experience with cryptocurrency. But man, this story is just. It's just crazy and just shows how modern capitalism really works. And it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. When you hear, these founders, in this particular case, this FTX guy, all kind of press clippings about how genius he is. By the way, you know how this guy made his money, JR? They were selling cryptocurrencies a little bit more in South Korea than in America, and he found a way to just make money off of that. No, there's no genius in that. There's no smarts.
It never is.
It was basically a grift. He made billions off of it. Then he started what essentially is a Ponzi scheme. People found out that the company was insolvent, started going for their money. No difference than Bernie Madoff in the financial crisis with his Ponzi scheme. However, a lot of people don't remember this, but about 70% of the principal of those investments was recovered. 70% in the Madoff scheme. I don't think retail investors are gonna get 70% of what they put back into their pockets. This thing just looks like just a pure grift, a pure piece of fraud. Man, these people just belong in jail. I know we like prison reform and this and that, and we don't want to lock everybody up forever and all of that. But these folks got to go to prison because this is just outright fraud.
There's differences with crimes of premeditated murder versus just a spur of the moment, a crime of passion, stuff like that. The level of financial crimes like this, as they mentioned, some of those other financial institutions where they took rich folks' money and that's why they got caught up. First of all, there's such a level of premeditation to this. You said he made these billions of dollars on something else completely on a grift. You would think he would just shut the F up and go and enjoy his little cash that he siphoned off of people, but you have to continue because the greed is that strong.
And they want to be famous, and another part of this that we should not forget, this guy is the second hugest donor to the Democratic Party in history, only behind George Soros. So a lot of Dems was just like, hey, who cares where the money comes from? We'll just take any money from anybody and take orders from whoever gives us money. Don't let that part go over your head, folks.
It's the regularity of politics. It's also a reason why these celebrities and athletes jumped on too. They probably got paid a pretty good amount. This guy's had some cash to toss around.
Come on now, they got these guys had naming rights for the Miami Heat arena. Yeah. They spread a lot of cash around, and if you're an athlete, it's just like, I'm not looking into this company. They want to pay me how much to do a commercial for one day? Yeah, sign me up.
Simple.